All right, hello everybody, welcome. My name is Matt Garrett. I'm the CEO and founder of TGG Accounting, and today we are going to talk about your financial statements and the importance of them looking good, looking sexy, being professional, making sure that your financials, whether they're used internally, externally, or whatever, are thought of and looking good. Before we get started, make sure you click on the subscribe button, and if you're on YouTube, click on the alert notification so you can be notified when we post new videos. Why is this important? Well, oftentimes I'll be asking business owners, how many people see your financial statements? And their common response is, nobody, just me. Another common response is, well, me and my partner. The third most common is, well, I guess me and my partner and my banker. But it's not quite true, is it? In any given year, I believe that there are up to maybe 35 or 40 different constituents of people who might be looking at your financial statements. And let's just start to think about this. Yes, it's definitely you. It could be your partner, but it could be a board if you have a board members. It could also be other shareholders if there's other shareholders. Yes, it can be a banker if they're looking at renewing lines of credit, leases, etc. It's also your CPA who's going to be preparing your tax returns. It's also insurance companies. It's also bonding companies if you're in the construction or manufacturing world. It's also leasing companies who might be looking at it to lease you a building or a piece of property. It's also alternative capital leasing companies that might be looking at leasing you a piece of equipment. It's also future shareholders who you might be going and raising money from. It's also things like competitors who might be looking at your business as one to buy. It could also be customers who might be looking at your business and making sure that, wait, if I do business with them, can they actually deliver the product they say they can deliver? Are they financially sound enough? You'll find a lot of big companies do this. What about vendors? Yes, same thing. Vendors say, if I give you this big product or service, can you actually pay me? This is incredibly important. What about if you're in some regulatory environment, healthcare? Well, you might have healthcare audits. If you're in banking or financial services, you might have regulatory audits. If you're in government services, or producing a product for the government, you might have government audits, DCAA audits. Look, I don't know how many things people I just came up with, but I'm sure it was a lot. And I'm sure there's a lot that I forgot. So why is this important? It's important for you to do two things. One, put a cover sheet on your financial statements. It's silly, it takes 5 seconds, but it professionalizes them. A cover sheet makes you look professional. Take that little extra time, do it. You're going to look professional in front of all of these people. And second, put time and energy into your financial statements to make sure they are telling the appropriate story of your business. The number one and the only goal of your financial statements is to tell the truth. Let that sink in for just a second. The number one and only goal of your financial statements is to tell the truth. If that's the case, your financial statements need to be descriptive. They can't just be page after page after page of things. They have to be numbers, but they should also be words. They should also be pictures, circles, graphs, KPIs, other kinds of things, anything it takes to tell the story of what's going on in your company accurately. Because what do you want to do with your financial statements? You want to build credibility. You want to build an accurate picture of what's going on and put a cover sheet on it, make sure the financial statements tell the story, and then remember that all of these people could be looking at your financial statements in any given year, and you want to put your best foot forward so that they believe and trust you.